lovelies. I know it has been a minute since I have posted a video on here. I have recorded some videos, like life update videos, and honestly, life was life was busy, and I just haven't edited them. But I'm here today with a video about something that I really care a lot about. So, this season on my podcast, or in general on my podcast, Black Style Anecdotes, I have been hearing my guests come up with a similar thing, and that is like reducing their carbon footprint, reducing their dependency on fast fashion, and that's led to some really great conversations. So I hope you will check out this season of Black Style Anecdotes. But it also led me to some conversations about like sharing some things that I do in terms of decreasing my own carbon footprint, being that it is something that I'm kind of intentional about. Not perfect, but intentional. And one of my guests, Cassidy, was talking about how so often when people are sharing things about reducing carbon footprint through style, people can be like eco warriors and just like, if you do everything, if you stop it all, or you're a horrible person. And I don't think that's the way to approach it. I think that it is not necessarily realistic to expect someone to like give up all fast fashion. So today I am going to share a few tips and ways in which you can reduce your carbon footprint through style, in hopes that if you are also like thinking about ways to better impact the environment in your shopping habits, hopefully this will help you a little bit. So my first one, I should have made notes. Y'all know my mind is bad, so I am going to grab my notes. Y'all know I be forgetful even with my life updates, so I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to do this video without notes. Even though I know these things, it's just like my brain went blank. So anyway, so here are some ideas on ways in which to reduce your carbon footprint while remaining stylish and fly and all that good stuff. So the first one is shop thrift stores. So y'all know I love me some vintage. I shop thrift stores for vintage, but I also know that thrift stores have like trendy items, from the brands that people enjoy and love. And so I plan to do a series about vintage in the new year, because that's really my jam. But you can shop Goodwill, Salvation Army, Value Village, whatever local small resale shops that are in your area. I love in Houston, the Guild shop is great. Also there's one Bluebird resale, I want to say that's what it's called, on West Alabama is another one that I like to shop in Houston as well. But any little resale shop, go in there, find some great items, whether they're vintage, whether they're more trendy, whether they're more new, but that means that it is an item that someone is no longer using, but it doesn't have to go to the dump. It doesn't have to go to the trash. You don't have to go and buy something brand new. Even if you are like a Shein person, they be having all that Shein and all that stuff up in there too. So not my jam, but there's lots of options in the thrift store. Additionally, one of my favorite things to use when I want to shop for items, both resale items or like previously loved items, but also new things, is Etsy. Because one, I can buy vintage items from a small business, a reseller that is also like helping to provide income for someone, but also I can find specific things. Like when I'm looking for something specific, when it's vintage, I go on Etsy. I'm searching specifically for vintage leather pants, I'm gonna go on Etsy. Because if I go to the thrift store looking for vintage leather pants, you know what I'm not gonna find? Vintage leather pants. However, I also love like shopping Etsy for like handmade items, whether it's a clothing item, jewelry, whatever. That means that this is someone that is taking their time to make something, to produce something. It's not being like mass produced in some factory that may or may not be up to regulation, may or may not be paying their workers proper wages. And so I love shopping on Etsy. Some other ones that I haven't shopped on before but that have been suggested to me for resale is ThreadUp and Depop. I keep saying I'm gonna get on ThreadUp, but I just haven't. I downloaded the app, but I haven't signed up, so I'm gonna work on that in the new year. But there are many ways in which to like engage in secondhand and or shopping small business. And so Etsy is one of my favorite ways to do that. Also Poshmark. I kind of be on Poshmark, but not that much. I want to put some stuff on Poshmark, but it's still sitting in a box. But Poshmark is also a great resource, and you can like search Poshmark. You also will find more newer items, and so I suggest you check out Poshmark. Listen, I am not here to tell you to like give up all fast fashion. Even though I'm a person that has a wardrobe that is like 85% vintage, and then there's also like 10-12% that is slower fashion. I do still buy stuff fast fashion sometimes. Like, I understand that I need a quick little dress real quick. I'm going to Pretty Little Things, right? I know that I need a quick little bag real quick. Amazon, get that back to me in a day or two. Like, so I am not here to tell you to give up all fast fashion. Like, that is not realistic. I also understand that fast fashion is affordable, so I'm not about that life, right? However, what I am going to encourage you to do is to shop fast fashion just a little bit less. You can decrease the amount of times that you're on Shein buying things, decrease the amount of times that you're on Amazon buying things, decrease your trips to Zara. You will see that you are slowly and gradually decreasing your footprint through fast fashion. So just shop fast fashion just a little bit less. And you like, well, what am I gonna buy if I'm not shopping fast fashion? Don't worry, I have a few suggestions for you. One, host or have a swap party with your friends. If your friends are also getting rid of things, y'all all need to get rid of some stuff. You need to purge the closet if the closet's getting too small or it's just a new season. Instead of you all like going to shop at the stores or going to shop online at some fast fashion retailer, swap, have a little party, have a little libation, have a little charcuterie board, and then like swap with each other and see what your friend has that you want in your closet and vice versa. I know I have some friends, particularly my homegirl Tori, when she be putting up a little Poshmark stuff, I'm definitely on there trying to see what I can get, right? And so we could also just do a little swap, even though she has a different method of shopping where she purges completely. But if you have friends that are like, we're both in the season of shopping, but we're also in the season of getting rid of things, y'all can host a little swap party, have a good time, and therefore no one's even spending money, which is also financially savvy, but also not like buying new fast fashion items. Additionally, I suggest that you buy items that you can wear a long time. Yes, trends are great, trends are fun, but don't have a closet full of trends. If your closet is full of trends, you're always going to want something new. You're always going to feel like you need something new because the trends come and go. So if you are wanting to like decrease how much you're shopping fast fashion, invest in some classic pieces, invest in some things that you're going to wear over and over and over again. Don't be a one outfit person. I'm only going to wear this one time, I'm never going to wear it again. That is ridiculous, okay? To me, I love seeing people who are able to wear things over and over in different ways. So buy items that you can wear for a long time, that are durable, that will not mess up once you put them in that washing machine, and you will find that you have a wardrobe of items that are timeless, okay? And so my last suggestion, and I know that I'm talking, this time taps into like our financial consciousness, but save up your coins and buy items that are better quality, and if they're better quality, they will last longer. One of the reasons why I love vintage pieces is because the quality is amazing. Like, these clothes have been around 30 years, 40 years longer, and they still look amazing. The quality is great, the buttons are beautiful, the seams are great, like all these things. And so I think even now, like, you can buy really quality items, but you will have to spend a little bit more money. And so if you do that, you will look up and maybe you're gonna be passing that blazer on down to your daughter or your son or whatever, right? So think about putting a little money aside each paycheck until you can afford something that is of better quality. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean like it's some big designer, right? I'm not necessarily talking about going to get some Chanel jacket, right? I'm just thinking, if you put aside $20 every pay period, $30 every pay period, you can buy a $200 jacket versus a $20 jacket, right? And that $200 jacket is going to be of better quality if you shop in the right places, and it's going to last you longer. You're going to be able to wear it for a long time, and you're not going to feel like I need to go buy another jacket because you have this really great piece, okay? So my last thing that I'm going to suggest for you if you want to decrease your carbon footprint is to shop your closet. Like, I am a big shop your closet person. People always think that I shop a lot, like I'm a big shopper. I enjoy shopping, don't get me wrong, but I am not a person that's like in the mall all the time, on the website shopping all the time, looking at stuff all the time, buying stuff all the time, getting packages at my door all the time. That is not me. You know what I am though? Looking in my closet to see how can I wear this differently. Oh, this is fun. I love this duster. I love these pants. I love this shirt, whatever, and figure out ways to wear them, mix and match, and just wear them in so many different and fun ways. So that is my last piece of advice. Like, shop your closet before you go shop online, before you go shop at Zara, before you go shop at H&M, before you go shop at Amazon. And once again, I am not saying that we need to get rid of all the fast fashion, never buy fast fashion again, never get that cute little dupe. Like, I am not saying that. But if we can just do a little bit less at a time, we will see that we are decreasing our carbon footprint, we are shopping fast fashion less, we are helping the environment, and we are tapping into our creativity when we shop in our closet. Like, that is one of the greatest ways to be creative, is to go in your closet and say, ooh, what can I do with this? Ooh, how can I wear that? Ooh, I haven't worn that in a while. How can I wear that in a different way? And that sparks joy. So anyway, that is my little video about decreasing fast fashion. If you have questions about decreasing your shopping with fast fashion, or just being more eco-conscious in your shopping, or shopping vintage, feel free to drop me in the comments, send me an email. I will be doing a series on vintage in the new year, so be on the lookout for that. But if you are trying to figure out ways to decrease your carbon footprint through style, I hope that this video helped you and that you will share it with some friends.